like that forecast for Father's Day, right? Looking pretty good. Well, The Flash finally hits theaters today, and Disney Pixar's animated Elemental is opening in limited release. So film critic Patrick Beatty is here in studio to tell us if we should see it or skip it. So Patrick, let's start with The Flash.
Right, so The Flash is coming out this weekend. This has been a film that's been 8 years in the making. So many directors coming through, over a $200 million budget. Michael Keaton returning as Batman, that's been my thing that makes me want to go and watch this. But I don't think it really pays anything off. It's one of those mid-superhero films to me where I don't feel like it does enough to make you feel like you got enough service to the characters, but it also gives you some fan service. There's some fun to be had. The action's pretty good. The CGI in this is terrible, though. Like, I'm not even talking like last year bad. I'm talking Scorpion King levels bad.
You're not into
talking about
it.
Polar Express bad.
Right.
It's rough.
Okay, so
for me, it's a see it for people that are a fan of Michael Keaton, fan of Batman, but kind of a skip it if you're not into the DCEU.
It sounds like a skip it to me with that reaction. Okay, moving on. Let's go to Disney Pixar's Elemental movie. Obviously, probably a good movie for families, but what did you think of it?
This is Pixar's kind of step into 2D animation mixed with 3D, as well as kind of a romance story. We don't get a lot of romance stories with Pixar. They're usually like life lessons, things that you can take on the road with you. But with this, we get a lot more of the heartstrings being pulled in a romantic way. You get to see fire and water, two elements that should never come together, start to work out and realize that they like each other. I think it's beautiful in that sense, but Pixar hasn't really hit that high mark of like Toy Story storytelling for a minute. So while it's good, I don't think it hit that high point, but still see it. Okay,
so you'd still recommend it, maybe for Father's Day, something to do. What about the series Curious Case of Natalia Grace?
Okay, so do you like true crime documentary series, things like that?
Sometimes. I guess it depends, really.
So this one's on Max, and it's nuts. If you're interested in watching somebody that was adopting a Ukrainian kid, turns out they might be 30 years old. Maybe they have hidden secrets. Maybe they're a spy. This family is thinking any kind of thing with this poor girl, or maybe not. You don't necessarily know. The documentary explores all the different angles, leaves you at the end really not knowing what side to take. It's fascinating, and it's definitely a see it.
Okay, big review there. And how about the documentary looking back at Stan Lee's life?
Well, we love Stan Lee.
Yep.
Anytime anybody's gone to Comic-Con, when Stan Lee was there, he is shaking everybody's hand. He was such a huge part of comic book and how they were able to move the genre into Spider-Man, real characters, not really needing a secret identity. And this is a great story that tells how all of those characters came to be. I would say that it does end up going a little bit into, and now let's talk about promoting the MCU, not necessarily about Stan Lee's life, but still something that I would recommend. If it's on Disney Plus, go ahead and check it out.
All right, and if people want to see more of your reviews, where should they go?
Oh, just follow me on patrickbeattyreviews.com and on all of the social media stuff over there. Next week, we're talking about Asteroid City, Wes Anderson.
Okay, stay tuned for that. Thank you so much, Patrick. Still ahead on Midday, a cute kitten